Hello and welcome to our 50th year anniversary celebration. I'd like to thank you and welcome you to the Tuerk House. My name is Bernard J.B. Foster. I'm one of the workers here, or as people like to call me, the executive director. 50 years ago today, our doors opened to treating alcohol addiction. What began then in 1970 has since morphed into 5 other treatment locations to treat a myriad of addictive behaviors and substance-related diseases. Over the years, we've seen a lot of patients. We've seen over 40,000 people who have struggled with the disease of addiction. We continue, at least in the city, to be a beacon of hope that even as you celebrate this, we remember and acknowledge the vision and the goal of Dr. Tuerk, who has been the brains behind this organization from the very beginning. For the first time since its founding, Tuerk House last year was able to see over 2,700 patients. And the next year we are forecasting that we'll be able to see about 3,500. Tuerk House would not be here without a dedicated staff or workforce, a board that has been the pillar of the organization, ensuring that from a governance standpoint, we never lose focus of our mission. And for that, I just want to say thank you. Tuerk House was privileged enough to merge with our parent company, which is the Total Healthcare. And it is coincidental that the name of our parent company is Total Healthcare. Why? Because we like to treat the whole person to be able to deliver necessary services that is needed, especially within this community. And that is what Tuerk House we do best. After discharge, we try to engage our patients to be able to provide housing, to be able to provide gainful employment, to be able to address education and workforce development. And that is what we over here at Tuerk House, we pride ourselves, not just in the treatment, but also in the aftercare. And that is what we do here. Thank you. And it's my hope that in the next 50 years, you join us as we continue to break down barriers and hurdles and to be able to open doors to recovery. This is the Nielsen House. The Nielsen House was founded in 1987 to address the needs of women in recovery. It was named after Gertrude Nielsen, a friend of the Tuerk House.
Before I came to Nielsen House, I was a counselor at Tuerk House. And I was the lead counselor, and then I was also the peer recovery coach supervisor. I worked really well with the women. Joy about being at Nielsen House is, since this is long-term treatment, I get to see all of that once they've been detoxed, go through the 28-day process at Tuerk House. They come here and do their long-term, and all of that starts coming out. So we really get to the root of the issue instead of keeping it surface level. Found my way to Tuerk House in particular because I have always been interested in trauma-informed care. So trauma, is directly linked to substance use. So usually where you will find most of the people who have been traumatized is in the field of substance use. So usually I'm looking for motivation for change because Nielsen House is a beautiful house. I let them know up front, this is what we expect. These are the rules and these are the regulations. We provide structure, we provide support. If you tell me you want to change your life, if you tell me that these are the goals you have, I'm going to help you get there. So a lot of cognitive restructuring, a lot of behavior modification. I tell my clients I'm looking for growing women, not perfect women. Not tough love, but love's tough. I love that. I'm gonna use that now as a result of what was said. I like that. I like that exchange of information that goes around in this house. I think it's beautiful. I see Tuerk House putting in a lot of resources for women. We are on that path, which is really great. I love my women. They are awesome. They are artists, they are speakers, they are writers, they are inspirational, and I'm just happy to be here.
This is the Wiseman Kaplan House. The Wiseman Kaplan House is a 27-bed long-term treatment facility for men seeking long-term treatment. Founded in 1982 and named after Joseph H.H. Kaplan and Dr. Maxwell Wiseman.
Executive Director, Mr. Bernard, we talked, and he kind of gave me this vision that he has. And I bought into it. He has an exquisite taste for helping to rebuild the lives of human beings. He expressed a genuine concern for the lives of human beings, especially in substance use disorder and mental health disorder. What is this thing that you're obsessed and compulsed about? And why are you obsessed and compulsed about it? Are you using something to cover up something else? Okay, so if we pull the cover off, let's find out what it is that you're hiding. 9 out of 10, the thing that you're trying to hide is really not affecting you, but your memory of that thing still is affecting you because you're addicted to your thinking. And so we try to get to the root of that, and we try and gain an understanding of allowing the person the opportunity to rethink your position. If you really want to get to the bottom line, everybody just want love. Everybody trying to find the same thing, love and peace and all of those things. And so if we get an opportunity to show what love and peace looks like and feels like, then that's what we'll promote. This is a kind of a surreal moment for me, because as I'm sitting here in this interview, I'm thinking where I come from. And so when you talk about success at this point, in retrospect, this is success. I fell out the gutter, but I landed in the sky.
Our Howard House treatment facility also serves the needs of men seeking long-term treatment. It's a 16-bed treatment facility located in the Howard County.
I think the Tuerk House has been amazing, not only for me, just to throw in the fact that I was born there at the same location that we're at now on Ashburton Street, when it used to be Lutheran Hospital. Seeing people grow and change and start putting their life together is the most rewarding thing you ever see, because you see people come in all broke. I tried to preach to them on a sense of letting them know that they are so valuable because they've come out of that and they have that gift, and turning that into a gift that they can use to help other people. It gives them a little bit of a, I am somebody and I am important. Mr. Bernard started us off with a 3.3 last year level of treatment, a clinically managed level of treatment, which transpired a whole lot of people's lives in the fact that just sitting for 30 days and not taking care of everything else in their life, but just dealing with them internally, what's going on in my head, how can I slow it down, start breathing. It's amazing to sit back and look at our leader, Bernard, really focusing on growing. And you're talking about growing pains? Well, he is making some pains for all of us. Not in the bad sense, but a stretching and a taking and turning things around since he's been on board with us. There's a verse in the Bible, and it talks about God filling your cup and it runs over. I believe that God just fills us up, and it just keeps running over as we keep being sober and helping other people. And I'm just amazed that I'm just a part of it. Because so many years ago, I was just sitting on the corner just getting drugs and not caring about nothing, not even being able to care about anything. When they had the ribbon cutting for Howard County, put $1 million plus into this house so Tuerk House could continue to operate in Howard County. Mr. Ball, which is the executive for Howard County, he was there at the ribbon cutting, and just meeting him and him talking to the clients is like, okay, you usually don't see this too much. With so many successes, heartfelt successes, yeah. God bless us. Keep on working with us.
Addiction, the opioid addiction, substance use has pervaded our city to the degree that our responsibility now is to give help. And so ours is about action. A lot of organizations talk, but our work is to do. And that is exactly what we've been doing for the past 50 years in bringing hope, healing, and enduring recovery to the city and surrounding neighborhoods as well. Thank you once again for joining us, and it is our hope that we'll see you for year 100. Thank you.
On behalf of the Nilsson House, on behalf of Women in Recovery, I want to say congratulations, Tuerk House, on 50 years. I'm happy to be a part of this journey, and let's keep moving, let's keep growing, and thank you very much. Congratulations.
Tuerk House, congratulations, 50 years. You've been a blessing.
Happy 50th anniversary, Tuerk House, and let's get 50 more.